Nestled along the winding River Thames, London began as a small Roman settlement over 2,000 years ago. Called Londinium by the Romans, it was a bustling port town connecting trade across the empire. Roman walls once enclosed the city, protecting it from invaders and shaping its early street layout. After the Romans left, London became a center for Anglo-Saxon trade and culture, slowly growing in importance. The Vikings brought both threat and influence, with raids leaving marks on London's evolving streets. By the Norman conquest in 1066, London had grown into a fortified city with new castles and churches. The Tower of London was built, becoming a symbol of power, imprisonment, and history. Narrow streets and timber houses defined medieval London, bustling with traders and craftsmen. Life in medieval London revolved around guilds, markets, and the rhythms of daily labor. The Black Death of 1348 changed London forever, leaving streets empty and lives altered. The city slowly recovered, and the Thames remained a vital artery for commerce and culture. Tudor London emerged with timber-framed houses, crowded streets, and royal pageantry. Henry VIII's reign brought political change, religious shifts, and new grand buildings. Elizabethan London saw theater flourish, with Shakespeare's Globe captivating audiences. By the 17th century, London faced challenges. Fire, plague, and social upheaval shaped its character. The Great Fire of 1666 consumed much of the city, leading to a complete urban redesign. Sir Christopher Wren rebuilt St. Paul's Cathedral, creating an architectural masterpiece. London streets became wider and more organized, with new squares and public buildings emerging. Coffee houses became hubs of conversation, ideas, and emerging finance. Markets like Covent Garden thrived, selling produce, crafts, and exotic goods. London grew into a global trade center, connecting Europe with the wider world. Georgian architecture transformed the city, introducing symmetry, elegance, and classical lines. Cultural life flourished, with theaters, music halls, and literature shaping public imagination. Industrialization brought factories, canals, and a surge of working-class neighborhoods. The city expanded rapidly, streets filled with horse-drawn carriages, and new bridges spanned the Thames. Victorian London was marked by contrasts, wealth and poverty, innovation and hardship. Iconic landmarks like the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben defined the skyline. The London Underground opened, connecting districts and revolutionizing transport. Parks and public spaces offered respite from crowded streets like Hyde Park and Regent's Park. London's markets evolved, selling everything from fresh produce to luxury goods. The city became a hub of innovation. Telegraphs, trains, and industrial machinery reshaped life. Social reforms began to address education, healthcare, and working conditions. London hosted waves of immigrants, enriching the cultural and culinary landscape. The city endured 2 world wars, with resilience shaping its modern identity. The Blitz left scars, but also strengthened Londoners' community spirit. Post-war reconstruction brought modern architecture and new housing projects. The 1960s transformed London culturally, with fashion, music, and youth movements thriving. Iconic landmarks like the London Eye and Tower Bridge became symbols of the city. Modern London is a fusion of history and contemporary design, blending old and new. People commute via buses, trains, and bicycles, moving through a lively urban landscape. Cultural diversity thrives, with festivals, cuisines, and languages from around the world. Iconic institutions like the British Museum preserve centuries of art and history. London's education and research centers attract talent from every corner of the globe. The Thames continues to define London, reflecting bridges, lights, and riverside life. Technology and finance make London